Welcome viewers to another episode of the Insurance Television Network, the network designed to take your business to new levels. Today we're going to talk about technology and how it's a friend to your business. Because without technology, you could be losing a lot of production every single day. So with this, I'd like to welcome Joe. Joe, thank you for coming on our show today.
My pleasure.
Now, I understand that technology plays a big part in today's commerce, right? And we're talking about seniors, we're talking about everybody out there, right? But the idea is there are some certain facts that we know are always going to be there with us. Technology rules, right? And once you play the game of technology, your business can grow exponentially, right? So if I was to ask you, what are certain areas that an agent should get involved in to really get up to speed with technology, what would you say?
Well, having a website.
It's
important to have a website. Using social media outlets like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You know, those are free areas where you can reach a target audience, the largest audience, and like every agent likes, is free. So a lot of agents don't utilize it because they might not know it's there. They might not realize how easy it is to access those realms. But if the agents that do focus on that, they're seeing results.
Now, when you do that social media like Facebook and all those things like that, what does an agent really do on those platforms? What do you do?
Well, you can make posts, relevant posts to your market. So if you're in the senior marketplace, maybe having some tidbits on, you know, how to navigate through Medicare, how to find a plan that, you know, you could save money on your prescriptions, and making posts like that. You could also have holding events. Some agents like to post, you know, if they're doing an educational seminar at a library or a senior center, they could put that there to reach a senior audience to invite them to come.
Right, that's wonderful. So you look at this social media, and let's look at it in the Medicare marketplace, because we've been speaking to a lot of agents about Medicare, right? And Medicare really opens up tremendous doors. We know there's lots of cross-sell opportunities with Medicare, right? Now, social media, I understand, as far as the Medicare population and seniors, is the fastest growing market niche on the internet today. Is that true?
That's correct.
So that's incredible. So what you're saying is that if agents position themselves with social media, they get to make themselves more out there with the senior population, right?
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of folks always say that, oh, seniors, they don't go on the internet, but that's not true. You know, the seniors nowadays, the baby boomers nowadays, they're really this tech savvy type of people, right?
Absolutely.
I want to get back to one thing. You mentioned websites, right? So what's this website all about? You know, there's so many different types of websites. You know, some agents have, some don't, but is it really that important?
Yeah, well, a lot of the time an agent will not have a website due to the fact that they look them up and they realize that it's expensive. You might see, you know, an average website might cost $1,000 setup fee, and then you could pay anywhere from $50 to $250 a month, you know, per month to have that. They might, you know, might have to sign yearly contracts. So it's a big initial investment for an agent to have. So they kind of feel, you know what, I'm not going to spend that kind of money because I'm probably not going to get any results. Well, that's the wrong way to look at it, because you will get results, but it's just, what are you going to do to get that website out there? And that's where the social media comes in to promote yourself and to promote your website. But going back on what you said with the website, with the cost, there are wonderful website programs out there that are affordable. You know, you'll see website companies that might only have a one-time fee for the year. There might be other one, you know, you could find with $50 setup charges and maybe $20 a month. It's all what you're looking to put into that website, and you could find out the partner that's right for you.
I know I heard of a site called Blaze Sites.
Yes.
I know that's a company that's out there, one of our vendors that we utilize a lot.
Yes.
And how much are their websites?
Well, Blaze Sites has no initial consulting fee, processing fee. It's a one-time per year fee of $159 a year. That includes hosting, that includes making the website. So it's really targeted for the senior population. It's targeted for the insurance agents. So a lot of agents do like to use Blaze Sites.
Is that an easy setup? I mean, what's the
Absolutely.
time it takes to set up a website?
Typically it takes between 3 to 5 business days. Your site will be active and live, and you can consult with them. You could change the colors, the pictures, anything like that. So you can really personalize it and brand it for what you're looking to try to do.
Wow, that sounds incredible. So I mean, what our viewers really have to understand is, do you really need to have a website? I mean, and the easiest example I can give is if you ever researched something before you made a purchase, you know, how many of you really researched it online? You Googled a certain word to find out what you want. It drove you to somebody's website, and from there you either purchased or didn't purchase. But it all starts from a website. That's why, you know, websites are so important, and it's an integral part to grow your business. I mean, I'm sure you'd agree with me with that.
100%.
So let's say now an agent becomes more technology savvy, right? So you have a website going. and you practice proper social media with LinkedIn and all that stuff like that, right? Twitter, whatever it may be. So you do that. So you're starting to brand yourself out there, right? You're casting your net, how many people can see you each day, right? And that's the goal we want to do, right? So you have all this going on, so with the websites, that's all great, right? You look at the senior population, we know they're the fastest growing segment on the internet today, right? So I guess the bottom line is, will this help you open up doors? All the social media platforms, will it open up doors for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, on Facebook alone, there's over 2 billion people. On LinkedIn, there's over 400 million people on that. So when you look at it, the audience is there. You're telling your story to the masses instead of, ones and twos going to your local networking groups. A lot of agents like to join networking groups because they want to cast their net and talk to people and try to get referrals. But the problem is that everyone in those networking groups does exactly what you do. And you might deal with, 5, 10 people, but imagine being able to talk to millions of people in your area and being able to talk to people that don't do what you do. If you're an insurance agent partnering with a financial advisor or partnering with an attorney, when you go to a networking group, you might have 4 other agents selling exactly what you're doing. So it really is not networking, it's kind of wasting time. Where, in my opinion, the real networking and the people that do it well and network are doing it on social media.
Exactly. So as we hear today, social media is really the way you should be. If you don't have a presence on social media, you might want to look into that. It's not hard to do. If you have any questions or concerns about that, by all means, write into us. We are here to help you. So, Joe, I want to thank you so much for the very informative and helpful information you provided us today. And again, it's all about your presence. What presence do you have in the insurance market that you're working in? Whether you're working with seniors or people under 65, it does not matter. It's all your presence. How do people find you? How do they know you're out there? Because remember, without a website, they don't know you're there. And that's not the goal each day that you have. You want to speak to as many people as possible to tell your story. And that can be done with a little technology. So I want to thank you for this episode, watching in on the Insurance Television Network. We're happy to have you here. Again, any questions or comments or any topic you want to have discussed, please write in. We'd love to share that information for everyone out there. So again, thank you for viewing in. See you next time on the Insurance Television Network.